Let's do the top 7 comments of the week. All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. It's been a while. It's time to bring back the weekly segment of top 7 comments of the week.
Yeah, we got busy with the draft and the undrafted free agents coming in hot and heavy. So back to the comments, and this has become one of my favorite segments to do every week. So I'm glad we're dusting her off and bringing her back. Before we talk about the comments of the week, be sure to subscribe. And I like the vids, comment as well. We're damn near to 9,400 subscribers. I can almost feel it, and it feels so soft and silky smooth.
Yeah, get those comments in all week as well. I mean, you know what? You might just make the top 7 comments. Let's do it. Wham, bam, Wolf. Everyone loved Dwayne McBride except the other 31 teams, which is very valid. As excited as we can get about, oh, we got the steal the draft. He's so ready. He's so ready. Nobody else wanted him.
I mean, it's true. I mean, you can't argue with it. He's not wrong. It doesn't mean they didn't want him. Maybe they had other guys ranked higher. Maybe they liked him quite a bit. Maybe they're looking for a pass catcher. Maybe they're looking for a different type of back. We don't know what the story was. Maybe they went a different direction. But you know what? He's ours now, and we're gonna make every other team look foolish.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I mean, I'm glad we got him, but every year, it's almost every year, whoever we get in round 6 or round 7, we just think is the next coming, and the next thing you know, he's just cut. We're like, oh shit, that's why he was a 7th rounder.
Yeah, so you can say that about a lot of prospects. You can say 22 teams didn't want Jordan Addison.
They didn't. That's why we got him.
Exactly.
All right, next up, T-Bass, crying out loud. The next thing they're going to do is have open public trials and sign Mark. I believe he meant Wahlberg. Wahlberg. What's the name of the movie?
Yeah, Invincible.
Invincible. Yes, and this was, and the reason I put this one on there is there was a handful of comments. Everyone just like, why are we signing all these cornerbacks? Why are we signing all these undrafted free agents? And they do this every year.
They always sign undrafted free agents. What was he going to feel when we hear about the open trials they give? What's T-Bass going to do? Maybe he'll try out. Yeah, I don't know. It's what they do. It's part of the process. And you know what? Sometimes you find gold with these guys. We found Kyrie's Tonga last year. We found Duke Shelley. Sometimes these signings, while they look useless at the time, do pan out.
Yeah, I mean, I think Shelley and Tonga, maybe not gold, maybe like a amethyst. Just kind of like, oh, this is really nice. This is nice. This worked out well for us because we got them for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But there were a handful of comments. What's that?
You ever find amethyst on the street?
No, but we used to go to those little mine things where you pay money and they like go plant them out there. Really, really not worth it.
Crack open the rock, yeah.
But yeah, there was a handful of people were actually complaining about the free agents we're just bringing in basically as camp bodies, and if they pan out, they pan out. If not, then they're gone like we expected.
Yeah, so you don't want all your starters taking every rep in the preseason. They won't be able to move by week 1.
All right, next up, D. Garcia. I don't know if you can risk having Ivan Pace on the practice squad. Somebody will sign him. He has to make that damn roster.
Yeah, you know, we've thought this before with other prospects. I feel like we've had guys that are like, oh my God, if we don't get this guy signed, he's no way he's getting the practice squad. He makes it. But I actually think Ivan Pace Jr. is going to make the team, so it's nothing we even have to worry about. But yeah, I just think there's so much cases against this where, you know, guys we think are going to no way clear waivers, and they do.
Well, it happens every year. I mean, whatever the receiver was, I still can't remember. I bring this guy up.
Is that Q, right? His name's worth the Q?
Well, Courtney Davis, but
yeah.
I'm thinking of the one maybe a year to Alexander.
Hollins, yeah.
I mean, he was a guy like, there's no way we can cut it. Like for the couple of years, AJ Rose, if we cut him, somebody's in it. Like it does happen every year, and nobody. When's the last time we got sniped? Tyler Thigpen.
I mean, that was right off our practice squad. I'm trying to think who's claimed someone we've cut.
I don't remember one. And again, just like the McBride 31 team, everybody passed on Pace. So they usually when teams cut their guys, they bring 99% of them back on their own practice squad. Like those are the guys they want. So I don't think Pace is a lock by any means. I'd actually be surprised if he does make it. I want him to make it, but I think he could probably get back on that practice squad.
Yeah, unless your team is the Bears. The Bears signed like 15 cut guys last year.
Yeah, and they all sucked. Sucked. All right. Did you do it? So this was on the one you did a 2024 mock draft. I said, did you do it early mock draft last year? If so, you should go over it. And I did go over it.
Did we do one?
You did one, and it was in June. You did a 3-round mock draft. So this was actually kind of fun to go back and look at. And your 3 picks, you got Will Levis in round 1.
Okay, I remember that actually now.
I believe you were going between Will Levis and I can't remember, a cornerback. Anthony Richardson was there in round 3, by the way, so that just shows how pointless these are. But round 2, you took Jaleel Billingsley, and you were so adamant. This tight end from Texas/Alabama, you're like, he's the next coming up. You went undrafted, didn't even sign with anyone.
I've never even heard of the guy.
Yeah, you were very you may have been
trying to sell it. Trying to sell it, or I was drunk. One of the two.
Yeah, he that was bad. And then you got Luke Whippler in round 3. So not bad. Not bad, except for that second round. You weren't too far off. We got a tight end. We got Hawkinson. So
yeah, we traded for Hawkinson. But yeah, all right. I don't remember doing that, but I'm glad I did. Can't wait to go back and look at next year's this time of year.
All right. Okay, this was just that one. Next up, Richard. Looking forward to a little Eric Kendricks versus TJ Hawkinson action in week 3.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I know who's going to win that, but it'll be interesting. It'll be a fun contest to watch.
Yeah, it'll be good. And I put that one on there because we got a lot of games like that. We got Kendricks in week 3. We got Thielen. Kendricks coming to Minnesota, by the way, right?
Yep.
That's in Minnesota. So he's just going to get that best ovation ever. Well deserved. Go to Carolina week 4. Duke Shelley and those damn Raiders week 14. And week 15, we got Irv freaking Smith.
Oh my God. So many revenge games on the schedule.
A lot of revenge games.
Gunning for us.
The Kendricks one at home will be wonderful.
Yeah, I hope he gets a great reception there. He does, like you said, he deserves that.
Davis wants us to pick up Shelby Harris.
Yeah, I mean, we've gone over our D line when we did this, our early projections. We did a scrap video where we're talking about, do we get better or worse? And we look at this D line, it still has a lot of issues. It's still not talent heavy. There's really no star power. So someone like Shelby Harris could come in and have a role and have an impact. So I'm all for that if we can make it work financially.
Yeah, he was, when I did the top 3 free agents still out there that they could look at, he was definitely on there. I mean, he had a great season for Seattle last year. He's part of that big trade, obviously, and 31 or 32, I can't remember, but still producing a very high level. Get this guy on a 1-year contract, bring him in.
Yep.
That would be just butter on my nuts. Just butter those fuckers up.
Took a lot of butter with that bag.
A lot of butter, but he's going to go to, I mean, the Eagles probably sign him. I mean, he's going to go to a team that, because he's still playing at a very high level, but Shelby Harris,
Niners, yeah.
Nut butter.
It'd be awesome. It'd be so good.
All right, we got one final comment of the week. And again, I saw this many times. There's teams, so would love to see us go 4-14, winning against the Lions and Packers, both games, and get a top 5 pick. A lot of people are just already saying, screw 2023. They want to tank. They want Caleb Williams, and multiple comments about this.
I'll let you start on this one.
I mean, 4 wins still wouldn't get us the first pick, so we already lose it out on Caleb Williams. I mean, who's the other dude? May. I mean, no, we're going all in. We got Kirk Cousins. We're not going 4-14.
I don't get this because it's just I feel like we're at the point where we're always at the point or close to the point where we want to be a team that can compete, a team that, the ball bounces the right way. You can make a deep playoff run. It's going to be hard this year. The schedule's tough. The division's tougher than it was a year ago, but we're a team that has plenty of, the offense is loaded, right? I mean, that can compete with anybody. Defense, young, aggressive. There could be some hiccups there, but this team can compete. No, we're not going to sit there and tank to go 4-14, not even guarantee the first pick and get someone who could end up just being a flop anyway.
A lot of comments on the schedule one. I asked for people to put their projections in. A lot of them around 10 wins.
Yeah,
10 seemed to be the number. Some people drinking the heavy Kool-Aid, thinking we're going to get that 13 again. And then there were some that just want us to absolutely lose for Caleb Williams. But even if we don't lose, I mean, the rumors of us going up to get Bryce Young, granted, every team was going to do that. We could go all in and get Caleb Williams next year. I ain't scared.
Yeah, I mean, they were going to move up to Bryce Young if he made it to 2, so this team will make a jump for the guy they want. Doesn't mean you have to tank to do that. Let's win the Super Bowl this year, and then let's trade up and get Caleb Williams. Why not? Let's get nutty.
And he picked the 4 wins, 2 against the Packers, 2 against the Lions. I like the 2 against the Packers. I would like to beat the Eagles in Philadelphia, getting a little. So if we only had 4, I'd say the Eagles, and why not throw a crazy one out there and beat the Chiefs at home?
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Hell yeah. 4 glorious wins.
Oh, God. I can't think of anything worse than 4-win season. Those are the comments of the week. Well done, everybody. I look forward to doing this again next Friday. So get those comments in on all the videos we do.
Yes, and remember this. Tornadoes are most likely to occur between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m.